was a really interesting pivot from the Ukraine.
No, it just came into my head, and I remember I've always wanted to go up there.
I bet.
Well, yeah. Ride it shaft. Oh, look who we've got on board. It's frequent flyer.
Yes.
Jack Whitehall, you're back.
This is what an honour to be asked back. A return guest.
I know. We had so much fun last time.
It was so wonderful.
Do you know what? I just think me and you, we get on, don't we?
We do.
We do.
Kindred spirits.
We are. And do you know what? I really see you as a confident, a friend. So imagine my surprise when I go on the mail online and I see your stag do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with an Alan Carr size hole. What the fuck?
I just don't know whether we, and I have quite a rowdy group of friends, would have been able to keep up with you. We
Right
wouldn't.
answer.
The last time we went out was at a friend of ours' birthday party. And, ended up in a cab together.
Okay, right,
Yes.
maybe I should. You were right not to invite me on your stag do.
We've actually
But didn't you even think, come on, Alan Carr would be perfect on here. Lads. I like Fanny. I like drinking.
Fanny is a friend of mine. she was at Moldova College with me. She's wonderful. It did cross my mind. Do you know what, though? The well has slightly been poisoned.
What?
Because I had an experience recently. Now, we do live in a similar part of London.
Yes, we do.
And I got a cab home the other day, and I was in the cab, and the cab driver opened the conversation by saying, "Oh, I had your mate in the back of this cab the other day."
Every cabbie. Why do they remember me?
Well, this one remembers you for very specific reasons.
No.
He was absolutely hammered in the back of here.
Oh, this is lies. This is lies.
He said he made me pull over at Notting Hill to get him a kebab. And then he ate it in the back. And he described you, and I'm not making this up just because we're on a podcast together, he referred to you as a filthy pig. He said it was all over.
Oh, he's a little shit.
I know,
I'm using Uber from now on.
Yes.
Uber let you have a kebab, and they don't sell their stories.
I think you also thought you were in an Uber because he said that when he did drop you off, you just got out of the cab. And he had to call you back to pay.
This is career suicide.
It gets worse and worse and worse.
Don't. Are you making this up?
I promise you I'm not making it up. It was so
funny.
funny.
I think I remember, when you've woken up and you're so pissed, you've forgotten you've eaten the doner kebab, but your fingers taste of meat.
Yeah.
And you're like, what have I done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there can't have been a lot of doner on the fingers because from his account, most of it was
filthy.
sprawled over the back
I am not
of the
a filthy pig. I'm very delicate when I eat my kebab.
I had an experience like that when I was still living at home with my mum, and she loves telling this story, that I came back in a cab once and it was like 3:00 and I was so drunk, and I rang on the doorbell because I'd forgotten my key. She opened the door. I was in absolute state. I went upstairs, sort of passed out on the bed. She shut the door, went back to bed, and then got another ring on the doorbell, and it was the cab driver because I had soiled the back of the cab.
Oh, no,
and she had to go out and she had to pay the cab driver. She didn't have any cash on her. This was before the days of contactless. So she then had to get into the soiled cab with the cab driver and drive to a cash machine.
No, that's
and pay the
awful.
fine. That's a good mother.
Oh,
that is a good mother.
Do you know the drunkest I've ever been? Not in the cab with that. I remember getting so pissed at a party, I got off with the man's wife in front of him, and then passed out, and then pissed myself all over the settee.
That's pretty good.
And I remember the shock on the man's face.
Yeah.
Just getting off with his wife.
Yeah.
I don't even like women.
That's the last bar mitzvah you've ever been booked to perform at.
I know. Oh, God.
Different times.
I know.
Different times.
Back in the day, you could get off with who you bloody wanted. So tell us about your stag do. What did you do? Where did you go? Because James Corden was there, Jamie Redknapp.
Yeah.
Who else?
We went to
just your friends.
No, just.
And I saw one of your friends was trying to touch your willy.
Yes.
I saw that on the Daily Mail. That's bang out of order.
Well, it also said in the Daily Mail, it said that Jack Whitehall stopped at the mini golf that they attended to pose for pictures with punters, and then had a clip of that. So it made it look like it was a punter that was touching my willy, and I was sort of allowing him to do so, which I would never do with a punter, but obviously to a dear friend.
Now you're talking.
Anyone's allowed to grab hold of it, but it was pretty raucous. We started playing. We had a game of football at 9 o'clock. Then we headed into Soho. We went to the Devonshire. There was pints. There was a meal.
I want to go to the Devonshire. Is it nice?
It's really good. Great Guinness. But then when you're starting, on the Guinnesses at sort of 10:30, 11 in the morning, it's
Guinness. Oh no!
It's always going to be downhill from there.
Yeah.
We also, my friends surprised me. They booked the box to do a roast, not like a roast dinner, but everyone getting up and humiliating me. And so we went to the box at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which again felt a little bit icky. And then all of my friends got up and did, horrible speeches and, tormented me. And then I sort of don't remember much beyond that. But fortunately, yes, as you say, the Daily Mail were reporting on it. So the following morning, I got to wake up and read a very detailed account of everything that happened.
There's nothing worse. And that's like when I went skinny dipping at Ryland's house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they knew everything, but he was filming it, you see.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it was awful because the way the angle was in his swimming pool, it looked like I had dreads, like for pubes.
Yeah.
It was quite hairy. I think it was the rippling of the swimming pool.
The biggest near miss I've had with the Daily Mail, and this happened about a year ago, is I'm obviously in my late 30s now. And I've reached the point in my life where, in my 20s, I'd say I had an upset tummy, and now I have a furious arsehole. And I cannot travel anywhere without Imodium. Every fart is a gamble.
Oh, my God.
That's the stage I'm at in my life. And I had a situation where I was caught short on Hampstead Heath, and I was pushing my daughter around in her pram, and I realised I had some, nappy changing accoutrement underneath it, including wet wipes and such. And I looked on the map and I realised I was so far away from any kind of pub or toilet or establishment that I would have to relieve myself in a bush. And it was so undignified to have to sort of
Did you pop on a nappy?
I didn't. I probably should have popped on a nappy. But I took my infant daughter's wet wipes and asked my my fiance to walk as far away as possible, and then I crouched in a bush and relieved myself. And the other really just grim detail is I remember being in there and then turning to my left and seeing a dead fox. And there was a dead fox there as well.
Can this story get any grimmer?
It's so
The only way it could be more grim is if I turned up in a taxi eating a doner kebab. You filthy pig.
I know, I've accused you of being a filthy pig.
At least I don't shit.
And now I'm soiling myself.
Yeah, they don't shit in Hampstead Heath on a dead fox.
Not on a dead fox.
Yeah.
The dead
I
fox
read the article.
There. Okay.
Sick.
I wiped my bottom with its tail. Anyway, no, I didn't. I cleaned myself up, returned to my family and said, we must never speak of this again. The following day, I got a call from my publicist. And I answered it, and he went, have you seen the photographs in the Daily Mail? Honestly, the colour drained from my face. And they had pictures of me with my family going into Hampstead Heath and coming out of Hampstead Heath. Thank the Lord they did not follow me in, because that could have been a career ender.
Oh, my God. That is a near miss.
Yeah. Given, my sort of cultural classes already difficult association with the fox, and all of the torment that they have caused the species, the idea of me curling one out on one would probably be the final death nail in the coffin.
I mean, I have said this before. One of the funniest things ever written about me in the paper was when I dressed up as Gemma Collins for Halloween, and in the paper was Sick Alan dons fat suit to mock Gemma, and it was my own body.
Oh, that's so good.
I know. Anyway, listen.
Sorry.
No, please.
No, sorry, this is meant to be a travel podcast.
Well, you've been on before. What can we do? I mean, you've been on. You've done. I mean, dare I ask about, is there a wedding? Will I be getting an invite?
Wedding, invite's in the post. Invite is in the post.
Yeah, right.
No, talking of dressing up, one of the things
my plus one's going to be that fox.
Yeah. Oh, why is that the detail as well? It haunts me.
No, don't. So
Wait, no. I just wanted to quickly tell you about dressing up as a celebrity because during the roast that they did at my stag, they played videos from various people, and it was quite a sort of eclectic mix, I would say, of people that they'd been able to ascertain. So, like the first one was from David Duchovny from the X-Files, who I'd done a show with. The next one was from National Treasure David Beckham, and then the third one was from Wayne Lineker. Who I dressed up as at Halloween one year, and he was like talking about it, and he was honestly like welling up. He was like, "Yeah, mate, I hope you have the most amazing stag ever when you dressed up as me for Halloween. It was one of the highlights of my life."
Oh, and he's all right now. He's not. Is he sober now?
He's sober, yeah.
Yes.
He's sober.
I saw a really funny tweet. I hate Twitter, but I did see something funny when they said, "You only see Wayne Lineker in the summer. He's like pollen."
He's like the reverse Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
They could be the same man. Never seen in the same room.
What's it like travelling with a child? Has your holidays changed now? I mean, I don't really know much about kids. Is that Tiger Club? Can you put the kids in Tiger Club?
Yeah.
Is that Tiger Club? What's the one with the face painting things?
Kids
How
Club.
old's your kid?
Kids Club. Yeah, you can put kids in a kids club. Tiger, I don't know what Tiger Club is.
Is it? I don't know. I never understand children. I always get their ages wrong. I gave my my second cousin. I said, "Oh, do you want a glass of champagne?" She was 12.
Yeah.
I didn't know they can't drink.
Yeah.
At that age.
But if you're not a parent, you can ascertain a child's age. That's also equally problematic. That one's 12. That
Yeah,
one's 11.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Come on. Yeah.
So no, I don't think that one's on you. It's quite fraught traveling. Long haul flights is very challenging, and I've had a couple.
Did you
of
used to be a bit when you saw the baby come on, go, oh God, because that's what like. But have you changed now that you are a father?
Yeah, I'm definitely much more empathetic when I see other parents with children on board, and also I'm able to sort of block it out. It's now like my white noise. So if I hear a child screaming, I don't even kind of notice it now because I can switch off a part of my brain.
Handy.
So that's definitely very helpful.
Because you're looking quite good, because you meet people who have kids and you're like, oh my God, are you on heroin?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I've just had a child. Because they look like shit.
Yeah.
Don't they? They're like, ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh God, are you okay? Are you on the H?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, listen, can we talk about Malice?
Oh, yeah.
That was brilliant.
Oh, thank you very much.
I love that.
Playing a psychopath.
Yeah.
And you always knew that I had a darkness
Yeah,
in my soul.
you have, yes.
At my core.
Yes. No, it was great. I loved it. Where did you film that? Was that Paros?
That was in Paros.
Was it genuine Paros or was it green screen? Because sometimes you never know, do you? I used to have, like, was it Game of Thrones people on?
Yeah.
On Chatty Man, they filmed it in a car park in Belfast. And I'd be like, oh, tell us everything. What's the castle like? They're like, you are.
No, we actually got to go to Paris. That was amazing. And we spent like a month there filming. And honestly, I've never had more set visits in my life. Like everyone came out the woodwork. All of these American agents, like some of whom, don't even know my first name. And they were suddenly on set doing set visits.
Yeah.
Had the accountant, Vicky Lee. She was out. Again, I've only ever met her on Zoom. All of a sudden, she was like, I think I might come and pay you a set visit. So yeah, it was a constant flow of guests. And yeah, Roxy and Elsie came out with me for that. They like coming to those jobs and tagging along, but they were not there when the next job was shooting in Newcastle in November.
No.
Didn't see them there at the Mamaison.
So tell us about this.
That was your dog.
Was that a dog?
Yeah. Did you think that was a...
She's naughty, she is. She went through my dirty washing bag and put all my pants everywhere.
You filthy pig.
Oh, shit. You are a little shit. Oh, you avoided the wedding question. Is it exclusive? Do you don't want to tell anyone about the wedding, do you?
No.
Is it in the papers? I don't know.
No, not yet.
No one knows. But you're going to get married.
By the way,
you're going to get married somewhere.
Yeah. We did turn down that, the exclusive, the okay, hello.
Oh, right,
exclusive, because I was very sort of snobby and aloof about it, and I was like, no, I think that's beneath us. We can't have our wedding in Hello Magazine. How tawdry. I got the latest invoice from the wedding planners, and right now I would honestly sell it to OnlyFans. That was a big mistake. I get it now. I really do.
But the trouble is with those celebrity weddings, they always put the ugly members of the family, don't they? They know that right down the middle where the staples are. How do they do that? There's always like an ugly aunt, a bit rough.
Yeah.
We've all got a rough aunt, and they always stick them in the middle. They've got two staples down her forehead.
We're getting married in an old stately home. That would probably be my dad, and it would just look like it was haunted. Is this the dog that's been sniffing your pants?
Yeah, look, that's like a cigar.
Ashen-faced.
The thing is, though, you know, bless her, she's had everything now. She's got anus-itis and she's deaf, and she's also anemic. Right. And someone went, "Oh, she looks grey." I said, "Well, she is grey."
What is anusitis?
That's where it's like a bug you have in your anus, and it's no. And what was that? What was that about?
Can foxes get it?
So listen, tell us about your tour. What stage are you at now? Are you popping up doing new little bits? Are you match fit? Are you raring to go? Tell me everything.
Few cobwebs that still need to be blown off, and I'm going up and doing it at clubs and trying out new bits here and there, and you know what it's like. You throw a lot of shit at the wall and you see what sticks.
I mean, I'm at the really beginning bit.
Really?
Second one, and it's just hell, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just got the expectation. It was like, woo, you know, when you turn up surprised, alligator, and then you just see them slowly go, oh, this isn't very good. Because it takes forever to write a set.
Yeah. It's a real leveler, though, because I don't think there's anyone else, like, in the sort of public eye or you know, in the sort of arts industry, and using that term very broadly, that has those experiences that are quite as soul-crushing as a stand-up, going up on stage, getting that adulation, and then just, like, dying on your hole, and you're brought back down to earth with, like, such ferocity. And not just brought down to earth, like, having your then face, like, shoved into the dirt. Like, you don't get that as an actor. In such a brutal way. You don't get that as a writer, and you can't or a
hide.
presenter.
You're right. You can't hide, and you've got to do it.
Yeah. You have a bad show and you get some, like, dodgy reviews, or no one, like, you know, turns into your show on TV because it doesn't get good viewing figures. Like, obviously that's not a nice experience, but you take that over getting up on stage and having an audience just, like, completely despise you and do jokes, and it just play to complete silence.
Don't. You mustn't have had that for ages now. I mean, you must. I mean, when does the tour start?
The tour starts in January.
Oh, so does mine.
Whoa.
How many minutes have you got?
I would say at the moment I've got, you know, just a good hour and 10. No, I haven't. I've got about half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, like same as me.
Half an hour to 45 minutes. How long have you got?
Don't be sad, yeah.
10 minutes. It's a start.
It's a start. The good stuff, my new stuff is going down well, which is good, but you just have to do a lot of it, don't you?
You need a lot of it.
I know.
Because then you need to just, you know, just get rid of all of the filler, because you realise you've got a lot of stuff.
And where are you starting in January?
I'm starting in Newcastle. That's the first.
It's arenas, isn't it? Arenas.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably do some warm-ups before, and then it's, just all over the country, and I cram it in. So I like to, once I get going, keep up the momentum. And
then are you going to do Australia, New Zealand, all of that?
Yeah, I'll probably do Australia, New Zealand after that, and maybe some in the States. But I love that. Like, last tour was the first time I'd sort of really done it internationally and gone to, went to Scandinavia and did Amsterdam as well, and did a few more sort of international dates, and I really enjoyed it. It's great.
But those Scandinavians, you don't have to change a word. They are so intelligent. They know everything.
Yeah,
they even know, like, David Dickinson, or and just weird, like Gemma Collins. So they know everything.
She's an international star.
She is.
Could you stop insulting her?
I'm not insulting.
I do find myself as well, like, I'm a terrible reference checker now, because I over-reference check, because I've had experiences where you know, particularly in America, I've done jokes and they haven't landed, and you know, I've launched into a routine and not realised that I'm like careering towards a Waitrose punchline, and then it just gets nothing. So then, when that experience does happen, it means whenever I do gigs internationally now, I just like over reference check, and it's always really awkward if you're like going up to a comedian that you've never met before in a comedy club and being like, I'm so sorry to ask this, but like, do you have swans in America? And they're like, yeah, we have swans. And asking the most inane questions.
Have you ever done that on radio where I've said the late great and made out they're dead? I haven't done the proper.
You've killed someone by accident?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Ashley Roberts did that with Dick Van Dyke.
That is hysterical.
It's so funny. James Van Der Beek.
Yeah. Can you imagine, poor old? Yeah. That must have been horrifying.
Have you ever been accidentally bumped off? Have you ever read?
Have I been bumped? My photo on Bake Off, you know, when you put, it looked like I died. I have this weird thing in photos. I look like I've died. And also I look superimposed when I go abroad. It's an awful thing. I just look like... Yeah, and I look dead.
Yes. To be fair, the picture that the cabbie showed me of you, you look dead.
Oh, please. I'm going to sue this arsehole.
You were like face down with your trousers around your ankles.
And I hope for his sake he didn't do that £2 tip. I bet he did that. He's had his £2 worth, hasn't he? No wonder they don't stop and pick me up anymore.
It looked like you were.
Hey, it's Alan Carr. Fuck off. What? Pig.
They know about you. They have a network. There's a Cabbies WhatsApp group, and that picture of you is there. And you do look dead. It looks like there's foam coming out of your mouth, but he said it was garlic sauce.
When was the last time you had a kebab?
It was probably one of those posh kebabs.
Yeah.
You know, like a fancy kebab in a Greek restaurant, like Zafir or somewhere like that.
Okay, all right. Next question. You know. Here, listen. You know, you did travels with your dad, travels with your father. Have you ever said no to anything? Because I think me and you, we do a lot of these shows, and I think they take the piss out of us.
Yeah.
Because remember, you did naked yoga. That's the kind of stuff they try and get me to, but you do it. You're like me. I just do it.
Yeah.
Was you really naked when you did naked yoga?
Yeah, I was really naked. Yeah, that, and really committed to that bit, and actually found it very freeing.
Yeah.
It was, and actually, hilariously, when I went back to Los Angeles, this was a kind of maybe a year ago, and I checked into this hotel, the Pendry, and I was doing the check-in, and this guy was giving me a funny look, and he was like, "Hello, Mr. Whitehall." And I was like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" I was with Roxy at the time as well. He's like, "We've actually met before." And I was like, "Oh, really? I don't think I've stayed here. Were you working in another hotel?" He was like, "Naked yoga." And he was one of the naked yogis.
Oh, my
he was working
God.
in the hotel. Yeah.
And you also did Spitfire, and I've recently done a Spitfire thing. The G-force, you can't explain it.
No,
going upside down.
That was horrible.
Oh my God, yeah.
That one we faked. I did it, but my dad, I don't think he could.
He can't
so
be
we had
doing
to
that. And
get someone to
it's
put on.
literally terrifying,
It was
isn't it?
absolutely terrifying.
Going upside down in a Spitfire, but people don't realise about the G-force.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Which actually for my dad probably would have been quite helpful.
I mean,
He'd been the best he'd ever looked on camera.
He looks 12.
Yeah. In fact, that's what I want to do for our next show. You're doing the thing where you're restoring a castle, right?
Yeah.
I want to restore my dad.
Me and Amanda could do
project.
it.
Yes. You and Amanda could do it, Michael.
Yes, the Michael job. Yeah. Bit of scaffolding up there.
Yeah.
Polyfiller. Okay, right. Need to ask some holiday questions.
Every sort of it had a travel lilt to
Yes,
it, didn't it?
Yes.
You wanted to ask me about Chernobyl.
Yes. Oh, yeah. What's it like, Chernobyl? Is it a dump?
Well, I mean, yeah, it could definitely do with a little bit of TLC. But yeah, it really has not had a lot of renovation done on it for some time.
About Alan and Amanda's Chernobyl
Alan and
job.
Amanda's Chernobyl.
She'd still wear a bikini, Amanda. She'd still rock up in a bikini.
Well, you can get a very good tan there, but it's from the radiation.
That's what the cab driver said to me yesterday. Does that Amanda cackle? Does she put that on? Why would you put that on? Out of all the laughs you could make up.
Yeah.
Sorry. I do love her, really.
Yeah.
What was we saying? Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
What was you doing
the
there?
most bizarre thing about it, well, we were doing our travel show there, and they said it was like a tourist attraction that you could visit. I was like, oh, in their right mind, we want to visit Chernobyl. But when we went there, it was absolutely like heaving with people, including there was a stag do there. Now that's a weird. I know.
Stag do. I didn't get invited. Who was there?
Going to the
Jamie
box.
Redknapp. Was he there?
Yeah, it feels like an odd place to go for a stag, to sort of like lads on tour. But they seem to be having a jolly old time.
But apparently there's like a reserve there now. There's all the animals are like just roaming around, aren't they?
Yes.
They've got like about 4 eyes and
Yeah.
3 arms. And then can you just briefly, before we land, tell me about the Ukraine. You've been there obviously before the war. I'm fascinated by it. You know, it looks like it's been decimated now. But what was it like?
Yeah, I mean, we had an amazing time there. I've actually been there twice. I went to a wedding once in Kiev, which was great, and then we were revisited there with my family on that show, and they were all so amazing and really lovely and welcoming, and we had a great time in Kiev. We had a really fun time in Odessa as well. We visited a clown festival in Odessa, which was like one of the most memorable experiences that we had on travels with my father, and it was kind of just bonkers, and it's like it had a sort of almost like a Vegas feel to Odessa, but you know, obviously now it's like been completely like leveled to the ground, and you know, it's really sad seeing these places on the news that you visited, and we were there like, you know, a couple of years before, and then you're seeing all of that.
Sad,
So it was it was an amazing experience to go there. But I found that with travels, like some of the more sort of random places that we found were the best. Like we went to Moldova, and I had such fun in Moldova.
Yeah.
And again, they were just like so up for having us there, and they're so hospitable. And I remember that being like, it's a really big wine area, Moldova.
Because I do my wine, yes.
Moldovan rosés.
Really?
And they have a massive underground like
at your wedding, maybe would you have
maybe some Moldovan wine.
Yeah.
Probably decant it into some, you know, bottles of Bordeaux to pass it off as that, I think, given some of my family and their tastes. But yeah, Moldova was fantastic.
You know, when you were a Morris man, and
A Morris man?
You know, when you're on your travel show.
Oh, yes.
You were in that Cern Abbey penis.
Yes, the Cern.
What is the penis made of? Is it white rock?
Yeah, it's white rock. I think it's chalk. That was a really interesting pivot from the Ukraine.
No, it just came into my head, and I remember I've always wanted to go up there.
I bet.
Well, yeah. Ride it shaft. No, but I was intrigued to know what it's made of. Chalk.
Well, the same as the rest of the man is made of.
But is it really
chalk? It's not a different material for the penis.
No, I mean.
Yeah, but it's chalk. Yes, it's a chalk. It's a chalk phallus, and it's like sort of. I don't know.
Is it as amazing as it looks?
Stones. Is it as amazing up close? I think it's really better enjoyed from afar.
Yeah.
Up close, it's maybe not quite as impressive. It's just like a sort of someone's driveway or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh, because I'm intrigued about that.
Do you think do you have any outdoor space here?
I've got like a little roof terrace up there.
Could you do one up there, maybe?
That might be quite fun. A little
Just a
short,
penis.
just a giant penis.
Yes, a giant phallus.
But then you see, because in the Kensington Palace, you see the planes go over, and I'd hate like Camilla or Charles to. That's a giant phallus, Camilla. Can you imagine that? And I need an OBE this year, and I'm not mucking about. Have you got anything like that?
No, I've got nothing.
Would you turn it down? Because people turn it down. They're quite cool, but I would accept it. You know, with this castle, I'm a baron.
Really?
Yeah, I'm baron.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd take the one they took off Rolf, you know? I'd have like a second-hand honour.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they need to reuse some of those.
I feel if I went to the palace and they gave me an OBE, I'd be a bit like those people on Dickinson's Real Deal.
Yeah.
I'll say, got any more? I'll be like, 10, 20, 30,
Sure.
40, 50. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I want a proper one.
Try and barter your way up to a knighthood.
Yeah.
You know,
It's only a matter of time, isn't it?
I'm related to David Dickinson.
No way.
Yeah, this is my like bizarre fact.
Oh my God.
Not by blood, but he's married to a cousin of my mum's, and we found this out because we went to a funeral, and David Dickinson was stood the other side of the grave, and we were like,
is
"What
he an
the hell
orange
he
in
doing
real
here?"
life?
Yeah, he really has an amazing hue. I think he may have visited Chernobyl because he was glowing, and he is someone that is more impressive up close as well. Unlike the certain Abbey phallus, he really does hold up to close scrutiny. But yeah, so he's a relative. He's married into the Whitehall family.
Wow,
And my
that's
dad
amazing.
was absolutely mortified. He was like, it was like his version of me shitting in the woods by the fox.
Oh.
It was him finding out that he was related to David Dickinson. He was like, we will never speak of this again. And obviously, I now want to get it out there as much as I can, far and wide.
Imagine who do you think you are in popping up, David?
wow.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
I need to get him at the
Hello,
wedding.
right, Bobby Dazzler.
Right, Bobby Dazzler. That could be the show. You and Amanda restore my dad, then we take him on to Dickinson's Real Deal and get him valued.
I love the people who hover, don't you, in the background
The
there.
hovers are amazing.
They're just the carrier
so
bag
good.
in it, and they're just like,
Yeah.
they're always shocked, aren't they?
And the theatre, there's no other show that's ever been able to quite eclipse that theatre of like placing down the £5 notes as well on the table.
And then
It's
him
just,
coming
there
in
needs
and
to be
it
more
like
of
that.
that.
What's going on?
Waddling in.
What's going on?
What's going
As
on?
if he's been doing it 20 years. What's going on here? Well, listen, we're about to start our descent. Are you ready for the quick fire round?
Yes.
Right, here we go. Adrenaline junkie or adrenaline slunky?
Adrenaline junkie.
Taj Mahal or Taj Mahal? No.
Does that mean do I like India
I don't
or not?
know. I don't know what it means.
Culture. Oh, culture.
Yeah,
not
culture.
just Indian culture.
Yeah.
You want to be. I just want to be.
Yeah,
careful.
let's not. Yes.
Yes.
Well,
I love India.
You love
I
India.
love
So
the
Taj
people of
Mahal.
India. Taj Mahal.
Yes. Seat or aisle? Oh no. Would you rather sit in a chair or on the floor? This is a great quiz, this is. Who writes these questions? I do.
Seat or aisle? Seat.
I'd rather sit on the floor.
I'd rather stand in the aisle.
God, I'm having a nightmare with these. Seaside chippy or fancy restaurant?
Well, I think we know the answer to that.
Yes.
Fancy restaurant.
Amazon Prime or Amazon Hike?
Amazon Prime.
I'm just,
to do
I
some
don't
mental
know anymore.
gymnastics.
I don't know anymore.
Reading questions before you've been handed them, or reading them out live on the podcast?
Oh, right, okay.
No.
Yes, no.
No.
I'm like that taxi
I'll
driver.
read them
Piss
out.
off.
Piss off.
Piss off. You filthy pig. Thank you so much, Jack.
Okay.
Oh, God. Tip 'em or fuck 'em.
Tip him.
That's what I did to the taxi driver.
Yeah, well,
Then
no,
I
you didn't.
fucked him.
No, you didn't.
He's going to spread lies about me. I'm going to say I fucked him.
I think the one takeaway from this story is that you clearly did not tip him, because if you did tip him, I would not have all of this ammunition for the podcast. So always tip him.
Always tip.
Always tip 'em.
Always tip your
'Cause
taxi
if you
driver. They
fuck
do an
them
amazing...
and run away.
They do an amazing
They
job.
tell everyone.
Taxi drivers
They
do an
do.
amazing job.
They do.
They do. Thank you.
They really do.
Thank you, man. Just go. We hope you enjoyed your flight. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't ever forget, life's a